Hello, and welcome to the College Board Services for Students with Disabilities, or SSD, Accommodation Support Training video. The goal of this training is to provide SSD coordinators, campus testing coordinators, and special ed campus coordinators tools to understand the types of supports offered by College Board and how to request College Board accommodations for students with disabilities. To complete this goal, we have divided this training into three main parts: an overview, types of supports, and how to request supports. We will spend most of our time talking about types of supports and accommodations. SSD stands for Services for Students with Disabilities. College Board requires each school to have at least one person to act as the SSD coordinator. The primary SSD coordinator is usually the 504 testing coordinator. There can be more than one SSD coordinator on a campus, such as the special ed campus coordinator and the 504 testing coordinator, but only one person should act as the primary SSD coordinator. If you need to become an SSD coordinator for your campus, please fill out the attached form on this slide and obtain your principal's signature. Then you can fax the form to the number on the form. When you become an SSD coordinator for your school, you assume the following roles and responsibilities. You need to be sure to have a College Board professional account in order to access SSD online. The SSD coordinator will be the person who requests accommodations for their students with disabilities through SSD online. You need to be knowledgeable of your student or students and know how to access information such as in eSchool or in Frontline, including their disability and current accommodations at the school. You will also act as the school's liaison with College Board SSD office and communicate with them about accommodations. Each campus must identify at least one primary SSD. If you are the primary SSD coordinator, you have additional responsibilities. As the primary SSD coordinator, you will assume responsibility for ensuring students are tested with the appropriate accommodations, including reviewing and updating prior year accommodations as required, and working with the testing coordinators to ensure that the correct accommodations are in place each time a student takes a College Board test. You will also monitor and report on students' accommodations requests and status, and you will work in-school assessments such as SAT School Day and PSAT-related assessments to make sure that accommodations are correct in the SAT Suite Ordering and Registration, or SSOR system, when we register those students. In addition to the duties listed on the previous slide, the primary SSD coordinator will also assume responsibility for all aspects of College Board school-based test administration, including weekend testing, to include administering the test, recruiting and training staff as needed, receiving and safely storing test materials if there are any needed, and properly returning test materials.